So this last week has definitely been a week of wild swings in terms of XRP. There's been downs, there's been ups, and now we're talking about potentially a market-wide rally, a market-wide breakout that could take us to higher prices. And in fact, what we've seen from XRP is it crushed some pretty important levels across the board. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So it's been a little bit since I've been able to talk about XRP, guys. I've been so incredibly busy, but I'm glad I got a chance to this morning because this week has been a wild ride. We did in fact see us drop from obviously our breakout that we were on. We actually tanked all the way down to our 382 line. This was from the scare on Monday where people were, fear mongering and talking about, Monday being the largest crash event since 1987. And it wasn't that. And we've had a very tempered week. But then yesterday, everything changed because the Trump administration announced that they were actually putting a 90-day pause on all these tariffs on countries throughout the world, except for China. China is the only one that they're targeting. They kind of backed them into a corner. It kind of played out exactly how I've talked out in some other videos. And what we did was we saw XRP surge again. Actually have a 14.24% daily candle. We blew past our 200-day moving average. We actually surged almost all the way up to our 20-day, which has been a local point of resistance as of late. And right now we're actually retesting the top of this trend. Now, right now, I'm going to say it's 6:28 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're waiting for our CPI report this morning and just hope that that is good, because if it is, that is something that can carry us to breakouts throughout the crypto market. All right. We're talking about XRP blowing past this $2.10 range or so, and you might be targeting all the way back up at about $2.30 or so. All right. Now, this isn't to guarantee your financial advice or anything like that. And understand that, if we miss, we do have the potential for a little bit of a downside move. Now, there are some very exciting things happening for XRP, which I'll get to in just a moment. But what we're seeing for BTC is a very similar trend here. Nice surge yesterday. Yesterday was actually over an 8% daily candle for BTC, which is very impressive. That does not happen that often. Last time we had one almost that size was back on the March 2nd announcement, the announcement surrounding the crypto strategic reserve. So this could be a very exciting day if things do continue. It's testing the top of its trend right now, fighting its 20-day moving average. Very exciting sign. Total market cap of crypto very close to this major reversal like we've been talking about. So we are on the potential of some very big moves across the crypto market. And what we're really liking that we're seeing, or what I'm really liking that I'm seeing in terms of XRP, is we did in fact reach a new all-time high in terms of holders. We've actually grown to 6.26 million addresses holding one XRP or more. So this network growth, even at times where the market has just frankly been kind of shit, XRP is still making strides forward. And you guys can see almost every single day is a gain, a gain, a gain. Now, where we're at is a very interesting spot because 81.6% of XRP supply is actually in profit. That is an incredible number because a lot of assets throughout the space right now are not seeing that high of a percentage of wallets in profit. But I think what is even more telling about this is what the trends are showing is that those that are in profit aren't really unloading. All right. Because what we're actually seeing is this 7-day SMA drop in terms of percentage of profit. And what that's showing is that although these people are in profit, they're actually holding. All right. This is a very good sign for XRP. It's showing a lot of resilience while some others ones, for example, Solana has really tanked in a big way. XRP is this kind of light green line up here, which is still showing major levels of resilience. So this is a very exciting sign for XRP holders. Now, what is very interesting about this as well is this did point to a major portion of the selling on April 6th and 7th had to actually do with Korea because this XRP KRW pair was it constituted a large portion of the selling. So it was a specific group of people that were actually dumping the markets. So we're in a great spot. XRP, I'm very excited about. I'm very excited for the crypto market itself, and we have the potential to, in fact, rally further. All right. With this 90-day pause, we've seen nations throughout the world, again, continue to come to the negotiating table with the U.S. The EU paused their retaliatory tariffs this morning. China's coming to the negotiating table too, and maybe there's some more developments as the day goes on. But this is all very exciting stuff. And I I don't want to say I'm confident right now because I understand that there are still going to be wild swings in the crypto market. A lot of it has to do with obviously volume and leverage, and we're going to see things kind of chop throughout the space. But if momentum continues, you could see massive short squeezes take place throughout the crypto market, and XRP would definitely get to participate in that fun. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.